Hello, this is my part of the submission that I think that focuses on like a feature that I think is that I'm proud of or I think is pretty cool or impressive. So we're back in the battleground and I have like a little stepping stone right here and a portal hidden underneath the battleground. I also have a portal here which disappears later after like a given time delay. But I liked this ending sequence where I made the enemy blow up and the portal rise out of the ground like after the battle ends. I just thought that was like it was a pretty cool concept. So my part of the code that I thought was pretty impressive or that I liked the most was making the this part of the end battle, which basically number one destroys the monster after the end battle function is called, and then make also number two make the little stepping stone and the portal rise out from the ground. So right here, this right here, I have it initialized up here, but you need to initialize like the monster's model, and then basically this code right here for object in pairs model get descendants. This basically just finds the model, and then it gets all of its parts, and basically it just tells them to unanchor all of them right here. Object.anchors equals false to make it like so when you try and explode it, like all the parts go flying everywhere. And then I also figured out how to use a sound effect, which I thought was pretty cool because it adds like an audio experience as well. And then I also figured out here how to position the explosion to happen at the monster, and the pivot dot position just basically means like the root part of the model where the explosion happens. And then here I asked the function to wait, and then all of these local tween services basically just tell the portal to move like after a given delay to make the portal appear by sliding out of the ground. And I liked doing this because I thought it was pretty cool. So we have the local part and local step. This is the stepping stone, and then part is the portal. I initialize them, and then to make a smooth animation of it sliding out, you need like easing styles. So I just basically created some tween info, which basically gives like the information on how the portal and the stepping stone are supposed to slide. So I used the enum easing style sign and easing of in and out, which I thought was pretty cool. They give like two different animations to which like make them look better as they like rise out of the ground. And then the two tween variables, tween and tween one, basically they just give the part here. It's the stepping. No, here's the stepping stone. Here's the portal. They basically just make the portal, and they give new positions to, or they tell the positions of their of the respective parts, like the portal and stepping stone, and then they just add like a new coordinate to them to make them rise out of the ground. Like this is 20. This is 20 like 20 units up. This is 5 units up. And then tween one. Tween one and tween play like basically just tell it to take action and play the animation. I have the stepping stone rise out first, and then you wait 1 second, and then you play the second one. I thought describe what you learned and how you learned it. I learned like how to use or how to move things in 3D space, which I thought was pretty, or how to like edit things in like 3D space, like how to make an explosion or like how to move things linearly in like a 3D space using vectors, positioning. Like for example, positioning the blast radius to be at the root part, and then positioning like these new coordinates for the stepping stone and part, which I thought was really interesting. I learned this through going through tutorials, and also with the use of like online resources. I learned the tween service from like devlogs and other things. This wasn't like this wasn't too hard to make, but I still think that it's pretty impressive. I learned the tween service, yeah, the tween service explosion, the get descendants as well from like tutorials, and I think that overall this like this whole system was pretty impressive, like the portal rising from the ground, and I think that's it. So, yeah.